Minions have spawned.
Woo! It is good to be back to being good.
Hi there, Texter here, and man oh man does this game do not want me to play. I'm not sure what's up with my settings, but I'm trying to get that fixed ASAP. Caitlyn should not have flash, I do not have anything for her. And Stano is poking her out. She is still... Okay then. Well, let's go ahead and talk about what I want to go ahead and talk about, because there's no way that the control was going to be useless. We had just got lost lane at this point. And Santa knows what she's doing. But I can't exactly stop her. Caitlyn shouldn't have been back, she's still sitting at base, so yeah, they definitely won. I will do what I can, but there's only so much I can do against two poking marksmen. So I do want to go ahead and talk about the rank experience I had. Because I did go back to rank for just one day, and I want to just go ahead and tell you what I saw, and we'll go ahead and go from there. Yes, I'll be compensating this match, but yeah, there is really no sense in me trying to go ahead and pressure. I gotta go elsewhere. Banner is actually playing pretty well, so I won't have to chill. All I can do is just, yep, I can do that because I'm level 3 now. But there's not much I can do. I gotta go ahead and chill. Alright, so one of my friends were actually begging for me to go ahead and play with them again, so I have finally gotten an opportunity, and well, rank has changed. Why did I do that? Alright, now we're keeping up, but she is playing too aggressive, and yeah, I gotta go ahead and get out of here. Trying to wait to see what Trinity was going to do, but he's okay. Let me see if I can help him out. Okay, nah, they backed up. Oh well.
Zaya saved me, even though I lost my way.
Alright, so rank. I ended up playing 3 matches that day. The first match I got jungle. It was so horrible. For me to be in gold level, I got diff hardly by Lee Fan while I was playing Poppy. I was doing my camp. My camp got stolen. He hit level 2 first, and I ended up dying.
The darkness just isn't as cool.
And it just bowed out there after the top later fed, forcing the team surrender. I did surrender on top of this because my friend wanted out, but this Zoe was doing good. She was 2-0, so I gotta try not to go ahead and do that again. I'm sorry, you screwed up. I rarely could live if I wasn't there, so I won't have to go ahead and focus on Aurelion. So, as Caitlyn, oh my lord, lady, chill. Alright, everyone knows that I'm there, so I want to go ahead and pressure Ash, just like that. I think I'm dead. Barely. And luckily that Caitlyn already used this, because now I'm about to use it. And now I'm good again. I just need for Caitlyn to chill, because we're going to have to take our time with this. Santa is popping off, good lord. And there's not really much I can do for this Caitlyn, because she keeps going in. But yeah, first match was a disaster. 4v1 surrender. I feel sorry for Zoe. Second match, I stayed strictly ADC, but I decided to go Santa. And despite me and my partner having an early lead, I ultimately lost to this Tyler, who got MVP. I got SVP because of how I did, but nah. Get over here. I want to stop you for a second. Caitlyn, please chill. She used her ult the wrong time, so it is what it is. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I am starting with Ardent Sensor because it's not for Caitlyn, it's for Tryndamere. Hopefully he's not feeding. But yeah, second match I went center and I ultimately lost. I got SVP. I still in gold, so I don't exactly get punished. But for whatever reason, because I was in gold, I was able to go ahead and earn a mark simply for getting SVP. So I have to assume once I go ahead and be confident enough to hit platinum, then what's going to happen is I'm going to. I don't think the protection is there anymore. I don't think the mark protection is there anymore, but I do believe that you can go ahead and still prevent yourself from losing a mark if you do extremely well enough. That's just me though. I think you're more rewarded on damage and other stuff and completing certain things, which it's just hard to get why you're losing. That's just me though. I'm not exactly sure what to think about it just yet. I might be dead. Okay, that was close. There's nothing I can do for Tryndamere. Yeah, I did that. I'm an idiot. I should have never went in. I knew that he was dead. I still trying to stay in him anyway. Old habits just die hard. And she got tower dive. Yeah, there's nothing I can do for this Caitlyn. It's over. I'll see what else I can do for. I'll see what else I can do for right now. There's nothing I can do for Caitlyn. Everyone else is doing decent, just not Caitlyn. Tryndamere, please, just chill. Alright, there we go. Just like that. I used it too soon. But hey, this is solo queue. It happens. Bink. Like, I have the capability of protecting everyone. But let's go ahead and talk about items. Santa's coming, so I'm gonna have to chill for a moment. Luckily, everyone knows what's up. Nope, never mind. If I don't be able to, there's not. Santa's still coming. See, we know what's up. We good. And the fact that Aurelia Stone joins is going to extra. Prime? And you're dead. You just don't mess with two mages. Oh, I could have been dead had he hit that. But it doesn't matter, I can still go in. There's not much they can do about it. Easy. Well, I can't be saying easy as a support. I'm an actual support, I get less experience, so there's that. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about the items. Specifically the mages. I am happy that they did the items the way they did. Again, I'm kind of a bit skeptical about having to go ahead and deal with one active item, but I guess the devs don't want folks to go ahead and abuse the items and break the game and whatnot. So for the most part, I am happy. I do still think that they need more variety for and you screwed up once more, and there's not much you can do. The team needs to go ahead and start respecting me and Aurelia as well, because we are going to go ahead and punish you every time.
One nerd slap at a time.
Alright, that was a nice flash from Santa, but there's not much that this Scion can do. He's done. I do feel still there needs to be more variety as far as the Mage items are concerned. And I want to go ahead and explain using what we have now and what we had back then and what the physical characters still have as to this day. You could have held her ult because now I want to punish her the next time she goes in. Never mind. She went in. That's her fault. I know you are Aurelia, but good lord, you could have chilled on that. It is what it is.
From Prince of Darkness to Savior of the Galaxy, I got range.
Right now, I do feel still there needs to be more variety. And I'm not saying that as coordinate and whatnot. I don't mean for intensives and actual mages. I meant for the actual mages that specialize itself in physical effects, like Diana, heck, maybe even Nautilus can go ahead and use these items, but I feel as though there needs to be more of a I do feel as though there needs to be more variety when it comes to mages. Like all they offer is just ability points, mana regen, mana penetration, magic penetration, and health. That's it. Nothing in the defensive department at all. That was close. That was close. I gotta get out of here. I might be dead. Alright, good for a ring soul, and I'm happy that she didn't commit. Alright, how do I explain this? At first, somewhere years back, we had Crystalline Reflector and Banshee's Veil, which I was okay with. I just thought that I thought that they were going to go ahead and expand on that. Then a year later, they went ahead and replaced Banshee's Veil with Crown Guard, which took away the magical defense for mages. And then Crystalline Reflector got nerfed, which eventually people just went ahead and passed off on, and eventually decided, hey, we're not going to use this anymore because it is a useless item. So eventually that got passed out again. So once that happened, we had no defenses whatsoever, no armor, no magical defense. None of that. Alright, good for him. Going in. Just like that. So now we had it back to where, so now we got those things back. Crown Guard's been removed by the score balances, but we got Mage to fill that with a defense. Magical defense, and we got more physical defense for magic in terms of in the corner zones. Like I said, I do feel as though more needs to be added because unfortunately, physical range has more defensive options than mages does. It's probably because the devs want everyone to play a certain way, and I have to go ahead and respect that decision. But I feel as though that physical range still has a better privilege than mages does. Like if you look at the defensive options that physical range has without them blocking damage, they have I'm trying to think here. They have Deficit, they have Maws, they have Wit's End, they have Death Stance. They have Guardian's Angel. They got 4 items that they can. They got 4 items that they can choose from if they need some additional defense without having to actually drop their damage.
I look good.
Mages hardly have any of that.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Like maybe this should be stuff that should be for kill. But like I said, Diana can use this. Nautilus can use this. Any mage-like characters that has to focus on auto-attacking half of the time can go ahead and take advantage of it instead of them like having to go ahead and do a specific build just to go ahead and get the most out of the survival. Gwen might be able to go ahead and use that. But again, we'll never know because not much is being. I feel as though not much is exactly being done for mages whatsoever. I mean, I'm not going to go ahead and focus on complaining about this, but I feel as though more to be done for mages. Like, come on. Physical range has what they need. I feel as though mages deserve some of that too. Y'all not respect. I feel sorry for them. They're not respecting. They're not respecting me. They're not respecting me at all. They're not respecting their Cerulean Soul. They're not respecting. This Tryndamere. They're just not. They're just being disrespectful. So that's going to begin. But yeah, that's all I'm asking for. Tanks got what they need. Physical range got what they need. I feel as though the build is still not. I feel as though the build variety is just not there for mages just yet, because you're just putting out items just for them to figure out how they want to play or whatnot. We need more variety. That's all I'm asking. I'm happy that the Gunblade what was it? Guzu's Rageblade. I'm happy that Rageblade has been added to the game. KO now has something to go ahead and go for. We need more item variety so that way we're not having to go ahead and do all that. Hexblade, I can understand was a busted item, but it gave out attack and it gave out physical damage and magical damage. It gave out attack and AP. We need more variety like that. That is all I'm asking. I ain't saying load it all up, but give them a few items here and there. That's all I'm asking. I'll end it here. I know I have more thoughts, but I'm rambling too much. But yeah, I'll end it here. Y'all have a good one. Take care of yourselves. Stay hydrated because this heat is unbearable. Peace.